It has felt like forever.
How are you? Are you feeling better?
Yes, I'm feeling
good.
Pretty much all better. So yay.
Okay. And you're home too, instead of being in a car.
Yeah, because my son is technically in quarantine still. So
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. So we're not doing anything tonight with the group, but Wednesday we'll all be back to the regular gig. Yeah.
No fun at all, but I'm glad you're so much better.
I know. It's good to be back.
Yes, we're glad to have you. Very cool. I'm glad you're feeling better. Did you get your 6:45 workout in today? Did you get to restart? Good.
Yep. Well, I decided to start at week 3 because I felt, me personally, I would feel so bad being so far behind. And I did week 1 to a T, and week 2, did I start like 2 and miss the rest of the week? I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't too far off. So I started with week 3 today, day 1, which was good because it was only 10 reps. And I felt like that's doable. And I just didn't probably go as heavy as I could. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I didn't want to get off track with the group. I was like, oh no, it's the worst. I hate when it happens.
Yeah, that is hard.
Yeah.
The nice thing is that at least lower body is always Monday. So at least you're all doing lower body if you're doing Monday's workout, which is nice.
Right.
So.
Yep. I thought about that too, but it was good. Got back to it.
Cool.
Hi, Darcy. Nice to see you or hear you.
Maybe.
And we wait. No, it's fine.
Wait for her to find mute. Unmute.
All right. So I saw one topic for tonight around Funky Friday themes. Did anybody else have any other topics they wanted to talk about tonight on our call?
Well, if you can pair up the nutrition call discussion and the Monday night call discussion, I think that's the only thing I had.
Okay.
And let's get up launch today for everyone.
Yeah, was there a picture of anything on 411? I was looking for that earlier.
There's one on Beachbody.
Okay.
I actually didn't look on 411, but I saw the one that Beachbody put out there.
I'll put something in the group.
And then if you guys didn't watch the morning wake up call, there was Sean T was on it and did a good explanation of why you should try his program if you haven't, even if you don't like dancing. So I thought it was a good explanation. So. And then also, since we last talked, they announced that the 21st Body goes live with the bike sale as well.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
That's very exciting.
Sorry, what date was that again?
21st of September.
Thank you.
Yes. And I think they're going to be launching more body classes that day too. Is that how everybody else read it?
Makes sense.
Yeah. I kind of got that.
I know Sean T said he was getting ready for his body classes that he was going to be teaching. So I know he will be added. And I know there's a new trainer in the next 2 weeks, I think. I don't remember her name, but blonde gal that is going to be added to the schedule as well. So. And then also the body also changed with the podcast spots as well, or is changing. So.
Yeah, did everybody see that update? So correct me if I'm wrong, 30 minutes beforehand, podcast spots open up, and then another 15, I don't know, someone else tell it. I'm not sure exactly what the details are.
You're supposed to log in 30 minutes prior to the workout, and supposedly up to 20 spots will open up during that time if you're on it 30 minutes prior. This morning when Beverly and I were chatting, I could still get a spot at 15 minutes out for the 10 o'clock one this morning. But that's only going to happen until September 1st. September 1st, you actually can't reserve a spot, and you have to get on half an hour early to get your spot that way. So they're trying a different technique starting September 1st is my understanding. So.
I also read something about, it was about like getting Nutrition Plus and like click the link. It was something Carl put out there. Click the link in his bio to get access to Body. So my understanding was that no one else can access Body Beta right now until September, but that was confusing to me, making it sound like if you paid for it, you could still get access to it.
Yes, you can pay right now and sign up right now, the $19.95, and get access to it right now, the beta program. So you just, what happened on the 5th was that you don't get the 30 days free. You have to pay for it up front.
Okay.
That's what changed on the 5th.
So anybody who just got a challenge pack then should have the Body Beta. Okay.
Yes, because it's included in any challenge pack. That was what Sean T was selling, not selling, to take that back. He was explaining this morning that if you got a challenge pack with Let's Get Up, you would also get access to Body at the same time because it's included in challenge pack. The first month is. So.
Okay, that makes way more sense because I thought I was very confused on that. So, okay, cool. Cool. All right, any more updates that people want to share or that we need to know about? Any questions? It's a lot of info, yes. Lots and lots of info. All right, and Jen, you put in the chat about preferred customer. So yeah, we talked about this a few weeks ago. I think we all kind of know about the same amount. But basically, you know, Deanna always gently reminds us to check your subscriptions and have your people switch over, or just really inform people who are going to be transitioning over. So you can look in your back office and look at your coaches and see who, like, I know in my brain, I have somebody who's supposed to be transitioning to preferred customer on October 21st, if they don't have a sale or anything like that. So, you know, it's really just looking at having those conversations with your team about that transition. And then another thing we talked about was the whole, if they have coaches under them, that rolls up to you or whomever's on their team. So that's, again, something to think about. We're not sure, and I haven't seen any updates about, say, for example, I have someone on my team who's going to go to preferred customer status. So that means I get her active coaches. So if they roll up to me, we're not sure what the process is for getting back under that other coach. If, for example, they want to coach again, and I don't know that that's an option or not, because as we all know, you have to wait 6 months to transition coaches. So that could be something that, you know, if you have coaches who are wondering, what's the benefit? Why don't I just go to preferred customer? What am I missing out on? And it's like, well, you could potentially lose out on that income. And your coaches would roll up to me. So yeah, there hasn't been
have any income though, unless they chose to change it. They wouldn't have any income if they get automatically switched, right? Because that means they have no orders from anybody.
Right.
So at the time that, I mean, if they're automatically switched by Beachbody, it means their business is really inactive.
For 6 months, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you could have someone, I guess, that says, I don't want to coach anymore, but I still want the discount.
Yeah.
And then they would, lose any kind of ownership they have of their business.
Right. Yes, lots to think about. You're fine, Jen. Any questions about that? Does anybody have any? I agree, Jen. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about it. It's been pretty quiet. I guess no news is good news, but
Probably because it hasn't taken effect yet, or it hasn't, the deadline isn't here yet, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think more people are going to talk about it the closer it gets.
right.
So
Yeah, you can sign up now. Yeah.
It could be a lot of discount people don't realize it's happening, right? Depending on how active they are with their coach, or their coach's upline, are. they may not have any idea. So it'll be interesting to see in the bod groups and the bigger groups, right? As October 7th rolls around and you have discount coaches, will probably start coming in and saying like, what is this preferred thing and why did it switch me and that kind of stuff.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting, Lily. I doesn't surprise me. I mean, I had a random conversation with someone the other day and they didn't know that body existed and they're a Beachbody customer. I'm like,
Yeah.
talk to your coach, because you know, you really should. And they, again, it was sparking that conversation on Instagram of, are you working with a coach? Because they really should be letting you know this kind of stuff. So if you're not, let me know, because I'm here, you know, those kind of conversations. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens over the next, you know, month and a half. Darcy, you're here. We were saying hello to you.
Yeah, I know. I was too, but I was muted. So yeah, I'm still struggling with all of this. So, and really, I'm just popping in to see what you girls talk about. I am not an active coach by any means. I just haven't been, but you guys all inspire me, and maybe one day I will be active. So I just like to listen in once in a while. You guys inspire me. So yeah. And I have been like home for 10 days. Tomorrow is my 10-day window for the whole, I got the COVID thing. So yeah. But
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I could have had it way worse. It's mostly just like a bad head cold for me. And I don't get colds. So it's kind of sucked because I don't get sick, but I did. So, but yeah, and it's all good though. I actually got my workouts in every day, regardless. So I could have had it a lot worse. And I get my grandbaby back tomorrow, so I am happy. But yeah.
I'm so glad you're feeling better, and it's so good to see you, regardless. So
Good to see you guys. And like I say, I always I'm a maybe girl. I can maybe be there, and I try, but my husband's schedule, he's a deputy along with a rancher. And his schedule, he can pop in at any moment when I'm doing whatever and I'm done. So I'm just like, most of the time don't even pop in. So I'm just do what I can and learn more from you guys. And maybe one day I can be more like you.
Sounds like a positive of COVID, because you were able to hop into the call. So you had some downtime.
Yeah, only because he's not home yet, because he's late, which is fine. Like sometimes I'm okay when he's late, but yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah. I spent way too much time just sitting in the last week. It was incredible, but it's all good. Like I say, I could have had it a lot worse. Most people have, so I'm all good with it. Yeah, it's okay.
We're glad you're here.
Well, me too. Thanks, guys.
All right, so other things on our schedule were Funky Friday themes. Do we want to do some voting now?
Sure.
Think about it. All right, anybody?
Anna, do you have a list of what we had previously?
Well, you mean previous in the past? I don't.
No, I mean like previous, like we didn't
Ideas?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all I've got left, same ones left from last month, because we didn't do any of the ones that I still had on the list, which are Pink, 80s Day, and Disney. I would, the other thing I thought of is it getting a little boring? And what if we took a month and did Friday challenges, like add in 50 push-ups or 50 squats, or I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. And I also wonder if we make it easy, like a couple of weeks where it's really simple, like just a color, right? Like pink or, just whatever.
So AT&T just did their stores, their employees had theme days. They were doing like a spirit week. I'm just like, AT&T. Okay. I don't know if everybody has AT&T. No. Okay. It's a phone service and internet service and TV service thing.
They still have them? They're
do you
still
mean?
around?
What, phone services?
AT&T.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
100%.
I'm joking.
Luck.
I'm
Oh, okay.
joking.
Well, some people don't have AT&T.
Well-
I'm like, okay, you don't have AT&T, good, all right. I mean, you got random stuff. But yeah, so they just had theme days, and I only know this because my son works for them. And one of the days was like, what was it? One of them was a movie day, and one of them was like a television day or something. Like, or what was it? It was like, I can't remember what they called it though. They called it something like, I don't remember what he called it. I was like, what does that even mean? Or I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And it was like TV stuff. But I can't remember what it was, what they called it. It made sense, but no, it wasn't Showtime. Now I've got
I know
other
the
people.
last- I know the last couple of Fridays, we haven't had as much engagement.
Yeah.
So
And some
I
of
know
that
that
could
the
be
like
summer.
black is easy.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, but I do like the challenge idea, show your favorite plank, or post a squat picture or something like that.
Right. Not in the bathroom.
Yeah, right.
I think that
No, and we
people's
could-
participation over the last couple of weeks has just been difficult because of where we are in our year. And while yes, we all have the exact same number of hours and everything and blah blah blah, but people don't like transitions, and we're forced to transition this month of the year every single year. So it forces us to go through a period of time of adjustment that we as humans just don't care to do. So lack of participation, I've seen just show up. I mean, it's every single August. So I don't know if it's really the theme. I mean, I have people that participate, and then I have plenty that don't, and we're just lucky that they're smiling at the camera. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You've been traveling, and then being sick and everything. And I'm sure we're gonna see that pop up with all of our kids back in school. So
I'm wondering a little bit about, I don't know how we could do this, but I don't know if you guys have been seeing like local radio stations questions that they're asking. It's like, I can't remember the one. I responded with popcorn. It's like, what is your non-typical snack that you don't like that most people like? And I was like, popcorn. I hate popcorn. And I'm just trying to think of, I can't tell you the amount of engagement it gets. It's something that's so random, but yet a lot of people can relate to it. So I'm trying to think like, how could we do that on a Funky Friday to make it more fun, and like, because it's not related to fitness, and people sometimes are really uncomfortable taking sweaty selfies, or even just a selfie in general. I mean, one of my best friends, I'm like, girl, I need to teach you how to not take a selfie like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people just are super uncomfortable. So yeah, favorite veggie or fruit, or it's like, what was, I don't know, just really random engagement questions. But like, I don't know, what's something in your house that's the closest thing by you that's around? Like, I'm just being super random, but that's, I mean, something that's simple for people to do, like take a picture of something in your house that's pink. I don't know. I'm maybe making it more difficult, but just trying to think of different ways.
no matter what, I think you're gonna have people that participate and other people that just post a picture of them smiling.
Mhm.
And that'll be what you got.
Well, but aren't we just trying to promote the community? So it doesn't really matter if they have a piece of fruit in their hand or if
Right.
they're wearing black, as long as they're there. That's really what we're promoting.
Right.
So
Just something that we can continue to make. The beautiful collages that Lily does such an amazing job of making every single week, even when
Lily, you
Canva
can
kicks
help
her
with
out 3
those.
million times.
Well, and that's why even if they're not following the theme and they post a selfie, I am posting it, because it's the camaraderie and the team together. So that's why I've usually posted every single picture, even if they're cut their head off or whatever in their selfies.
Yeah, because I think that if we didn't include them,
I don't think it would be right to not include people who didn't wear the right theme. I didn't wear the right theme.
Yeah.
I forgot. I wrote it off, and I wrote it in my calendar, so I would remember. But
Well,
when
so
I
what
got
if we
dressed,
do?
I was like, I have no idea. So I'm just gonna wear whatever and just take my picture.
So what if we do like a couple themed ones and then we do a couple challenges? We literally have 4. We have 4 that we have for September. Is that the month?
Yeah, that might
September.
be cool to try a challenge in one of the 4 and just see how people react to it. I think that's a great idea. We can see how it is, and if it seems exciting, then we can, continue it on.
Do we go with it on the 10th or do we go with it on the 3rd? I feel like the 3rd people might not even see it because they're still
Yeah.
like, oh,
I'd
is
say
this
the
a group?
10th probably if we want more
Okay.
engagement. Okay, so what challenge do you want on the 10th?
I don't know. Who was it that came up with that idea?
That was Deanna.
Deanna, you came up with the idea. What challenge do you want?
Okay. I don't really care. I hate anything planking, so I think I'd rather do some squats.
Yeah, but I just said plank squats.
You said you hate squats? Or what'd you say?
I said plank. I was like, let's do planks.
Oh, I hate plank, yeah.
Yeah, squats.
Squat it
Well,
is.
well, so take a picture while you're squatting. Is that, I mean, take a squatting picture.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't seem very enjoyable. Yeah, see, that's the hard part. The challenge is just to do the challenge, not necessarily taking a picture of it.
Yeah. Maybe we could say, take a picture when you're done doing the challenge.
Yeah, there you go.
Or you could just post in the thing to say, and maybe we give Lily that week off from a collage to say, just say that you come into the group and say you've done your 50 squats.
Mhm.
What if we tally up all of the squats, all the people that did
How
it,
many
and
squats we
that
could do?
is, yes, as a community, we did this many squats together.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the goal will be 50, but if you'd like extra credit, you can do more. And so then you'd come in the group with your sweaty selfie, regular sweaty selfie, not squatting.
Mhm.
And then you'd post how many squats you did.
I'm gonna post a picture.
Sounds good.
of it.
You're gonna picture.
I'm gonna post a picture of me squatting too.
No, I'm gonna
Drop
do
it
it
like a squat.
I squatted with my cat today, so I'll post a video of me squatting with her.
There you go. Yes. So Lily, you can be holding Duke and do your squats that way.
My
There you
God,
go.
Like put them over your shoulders.
I
Oh,
know.
good luck with that. He's too squirmy for that.
That's funny.
Okay, so then what do we want on the 3rd? I say we go simple.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's actually Labor Day weekend. That is that weekend.
Yes. So let's do like red, white, and bluish colors again. I know we've done that
White
before,
or
but
blue? Red, white.
red, white, blue, stars, stripes,
Flag.
For Labor Day.
something themey. What's Labor Day?
Huh?
Is
Labor
there
Day
colors?
just for workers.
Yeah.
It's for what? What did you?
Or we could say break out your maternity pants because we know you still have them in your closet. Labor Day.
I don't.
You should wear white because it's,
I wish I did.
it's the last day you can wear white.
Oh, that's
No.
way better. No
Just
white.
kidding.
No, you wear white whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wear whatever I want, whenever I want.
Yep. But that's
Mhm.
true.
I don't
Yeah.
own Labor pants, maternity pants.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I don't either.
Oh my gosh, let's just pick a freaking color.
Right?
But-
Oh my God, somebody pick a color.
Well, we've done blue and we've done black.
Darcy,
Red.
pick a color.
Oh, you're on mute.
You,
On mute.
I
Mouth
think
it
she's
to
saying
us.
gray. Are you saying gray?
Red. Red. You're muted.
We're playing the worst game of mouth reading ever.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh my God, we're not good at this.
Did she
Did
say
she say
plaid?
plaid? Plaid? Did you say plaid?
Oh my God.
I think she's trying to tell us she can't find her mute button.
Are you on your phone? Oh yeah, no, right. Okay, Cassie. Cassie, it's your turn.
Pick a color.
Okay, I like red.
Okay, I
Okay,
love it.
red it is. Red.
Red.
Red. Thank you.
I've got red leggings. Perfect.
Red
Get your
Friday.
red lipstick's out.
Ooh, I
There you
hope-
go.
Darcy's
yeah.
unmuted now.
I am.
You
did it.
are.
You're on.
What were you saying? Oh, now she's muted.
Oh, no, she's muted. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
now she's
You're
unmuted
good.
again.
But we like the picture.
What?
Yay, we can see you.
This is why I don't do these things.
You're fine. It's funny.
It's all good. All good.
Yeah, I'm probably the only one on my phone. Everyone else has their laptop. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So yeah, I'm way behind.
You're fine. It's so much easier on a laptop though. I'm just saying your arms don't cramp up from having to hold your phone.
And then you can read the chats too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chat's kind of hard to read on the phone.
Phone, yeah.
All right, we have the 17th and the 24th.
Yep, we do.
17th, Darcy, while you're unmuted, what color are we going to do on the 17th? Unless, Deanna, did you have something else on your
Go,
list?
go. Yeah, go with it.
Do great. I won't
Gray.
even probably be there, guys. I never make it.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
Gray.
gray it is.
Gray it is.
Gray. And then the 24th.
Is another challenge.
What if we, yeah, do you want to do another challenge? Or
No, let's go with
No?
let's go with something else. Oh, what if we challenged everybody to jump on Zoom that day? Got some Zoom selfies.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I don't know. Is that too hard?
Jen's looking up the
Nas-
national calendar.
National
I
calendar
challenge
is
my
Heritage
people all
Day.
the time to do that. What?
Heritage Day.
It's Heritage Day.
Heritage Day?
South Africa Heritage Day.
Oh, South Africa.
So
Africa.
it's what, green, yellow, and black colors.
Whoop. Okay. Signing off, girls. Deputy's home.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Darcy.
Good to see you.
Wait, let's get a picture with you on it.
Oh, quick.
Someone take a picture, quick.
Who has their phone out?
Me. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
One, two, three.
Did we all get?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Got
I think
Good
everybody
job.
did.
Go.
All right.
Thanks, girls.
Good to see you, Darcy.
Okay, so the 24th, it's Heritage Day, South African Heritage Day.
Yeah, I don't know
I
about
don't know
that.
what that means.
I don't either.
It means heritage from South
I
Africa.
was going with bonnets and like,
Yeah, but I'm surely going to offend somebody.
Can we wear a hat day? How about it wear a hat day?
I love it. I love
Hat
it.
day?
Perfect.
Hat day.
Yeah, there we go.
Hat day. All right. Okay. I will.
Okay.
Whew, that was a lot of
calendar.
work. We gotta
I am
get this
tired
together
now.
for next week or next month.
Well, let's see how this squat challenge goes. And, who knows? Maybe we can come up with more of those.
Yeah.
Well, and we have 5 Fridays in October.
Yay.
Yeah.
Hey, we're in trouble.
At least
well,
one of them's easy though.
One's
One of them's
Halloween.
easy.
Yeah. Okay, we know what we're doing today. All right, and so meal prep classes on the 12th, right, of September?
The 12th. I'll
Okay.
start working on that maybe this week to just kind of get some recipes together. But I was going to try to do some like back to school type theme.
Good idea.
So it might be more lunches or breakfast and lunch kind of thing. So I'll work on that and see what I can find.
All right. Love it.
Or things that can be grab and go. Like you can pre-make them and literally just pack them.
Yeah.
Not that, I mean, I don't feel that way with about almost every single food that I make. I can always put it into a container and take it, but more the convenience style grab and go.
All right, so let's talk about transitioning dates. So I mentioned this to a few people. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to come on our Monday call. So I was like, somebody else is gonna have to lead it. And then I found out, Deanna, that you have to change your Thursday night calls because of, family first. And so it just kind of got us thinking, like, do we want to switch up some stuff either temporarily or through the end of the year or just for a little while? Again, I didn't want to disrupt everybody's lives. I know we've had a really good groove with the Monday nights for the last year and a half. So again, it's not a definite change, but it's just something to talk about in terms of changing our Monday night team calls. And then I think, Deanna, sounds like you have to change Thursday night calls too. So maybe Monday.
Yeah, and I was just gonna see, because I have once a month where I can't do Thursday. So I didn't know if we change it, like, is that enough to change it? Or we then just go to 3 calls a month? Or do we just change the date so it's more consistent? Because I don't know if anybody else would want to lead that call.
The nutrition.
Bueller.
You mean Beverly?
I wonder what your people like, because do you have some consistent people that come every Thursday?
I don't
Yes.
personally, but other people have clients that are pretty consistent on there. Oh, I guess Kathy's on there for me. But other than that, it's mostly coaches. I know people look at the replay because I can see how many people watch it on YouTube. And that it usually gets another 8 to 10.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, I just wonder maybe if there's another date that works too for your consistent people, if it's worth checking in with them. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, and I was gonna bring it up for this Thursday night call that we could, I brought it up just a little bit last week and that we could talk about it this week. I thought about Tuesday nights, but if we decide to do this call, then that's fine too. I
Yeah.
think the leader for this one so far was Sunday, if we had changed it.
Yeah, there was 3 votes for Sunday, 2 for Wednesday, and 1 for Tuesday. But Jen, you said you couldn't do weekends, right?
It's not that I can't, I just typically like to save my weekends for family time because I don't get much downtime with them on the weekdays, so.
Yeah.
And Sunday's about the only day that I don't have something going on in my days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm the same.
So I wonder if we just let this kind of marinate for a few more days, and have, because it really doesn't have that many votes yet on it either. Maybe tag some people who are more consistent at coming, and then vote on what works best for everybody, and then we can make a decision later this week about what we want to do. I won't, like, Mason starts games next Monday, so that's kind of either we can still have a call next Monday. I can just skip. That's not a big deal. You guys can still use my Zoom. I don't care if we haven't made a decision yet, but just I wanted to give everybody a heads up about that.
Your games, are they, I don't know how long football season lasts. I'm like blanking, which I should know considering I get to be at them for the next however long myself. So I should know this because it's the same as marching band season. But I think it's like only through October. Am I wrong?
No, you're correct. It is only about 2 months for us.
Yeah. And then Deanna, what are you talking about lengthwise? You said, is it for PTO or PTC or whatever y'all call it in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, so it would be once a month, one Thursday a month through the school year.
Okay.
We used to have our meetings on a different day. So, I'm open to then just going down, just that one night, then we just don't have a call. I mean, we're still getting in 3 to 4 calls a month at that pace. So it's not like it's nothing. If Thursday, it, feels consistent for everybody and it's fine. Cause that's my only issue is just that PTO meeting.
How many decisions?
I'm good, whatever you decide. I'll just try to make it work.
I guess that's a question. Is there any other days that like people really can't do? So like that are like, no, I have a consistent, meeting or anything else?
Well, so Thursdays for me during marching band season are going to be like me coming and going for Jacob. So because that's the one day that he literally doesn't yeah. He's gone from like 7 o'clock until 9 p.m. And I have to, sometimes I might be bringing him home for dinner and sometimes I might be taking him up dinner. So, and it's right around that time. It's between 6 and 7. So for me to say like, I can go ahead and lead the call, I can't commit to that because I don't know what I'll be doing at that point, unfortunately, the time of the day.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's a huge deal to just have a break, right? Like to have a 1 week a month off for that call or not. Because really, I feel like who's on it is pretty steady on it. So it's not like we're kind of in a crisis mode where we're like trying to figure out new issues or go through things for individuals as much as we're just kind of furthering our education on it almost, you know what I mean? We're just kind of diving into different topics and so yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal to skip a week. And honestly, if we find that it is and that people are struggling, as I said, I mean, it's just through marching band season, and then I could possibly do that and be there. It's just really the first few months of school that is going to be crazy for us.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so it sounds like we are going to postpone one nutrition call a month. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah. We'll talk about it on the nutrition call just to see where everybody's at with that. Yeah. And I'm open for other days if we need to move the team call. I'm happy to lead it. It doesn't matter.
Okay. So yeah, I'll tag some coaches, some of our regular coaches who come to this call, have them vote, see what works best for people, and then we can make a decision later this week about that. Cool. Thanks for being flexible. I was like really bummed. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to connect with you guys for like 2 whole months. So again, thanks for being flexible and thanks for bringing it up, Lily, because I know we were chatting about it on Saturday and you're like, let's just move it. I'm like, no, it's okay. She's like, no, let's just see if we can move it. So I appreciate that flexibility. So all right, anything else with those changes? I don't know why this came up in my brain the other day. Jen, you had the brilliant idea a few weeks ago about a body live info group. And I think we all just kind of like forgot about it. I know I did, because like I said, it just pops in my head. So I don't know if we still want to do that. I know we're kind of getting down to the wire for it actually going live. Just curious if people still have some excitement and energy around that.
I think it's still necessary because it hasn't even launched yet.
Right.
I mean, I think even after it launches, I think people are still not even quite sure what it is. And I mean, like we were talking earlier, some people don't even know that it's happening. Mm-hmm. They have no idea. So I definitely think that it is definitely not too late to start one.
Well, and I know Mompreneur had a relatively expensive launch plan because of course theirs is just more expensive in general, but they also included more weeks in advance. But I do think that I think that the body information, whatever we used, I feel like we can continue to rotate through that. That was one of the things that I had thought would be a good thing, is in between programs, when like we have this like dead zone, we can relaunch body yet again. We can be inviting people in to learn more about body pretty much in between just about every program that launches, because I mean, it's something that is going to continue to change too. I think that there's going to be constant change for quite some time, that we can keep saying new things.
Yeah, and I think it'd be really fun too, like if we have, say, you have this group and you're like, get a day pass for this day and we can all work out together, hit Zoom, and you can do Body Live, and we'll be on there too, or I'm going to go to this class, kind of a thing, and talk about that day pass. Because I think that could be really cool for people and really fascinating. So, but I've hardly even talked about it in the 2021 day group. I have no idea how many people in there have even used it. And maybe that's a theme for September, is do a body class and then take a selfie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing is not everybody
Okay.
has it.
Right, but you can get your day pass and try it if you want to.
Oh, wow.
That's true.
It's an encouragement to check it out.
That's true. Well, but it doesn't, what day does it launches on the 21st, so that would have to be the 24th.
Well, October, I meant, sorry. I
Oh,
missed,
okay.
I said September, but I meant like October.
Yeah, I
With
think that would
September
be
is
really
set, I'm
good.
not going back in there again, not even looking again. I'm just gonna post it. I'm gonna make the pictures. I'm done. Yeah.
I'm working on the calendar, so
Yeah,
that's why I
I'm
keep
not
popping
changing
back.
anything.
Okay, I'm changing the get the 411 on 6:45 group like right now, because I will forget.
Perfect.
And I'm just gonna do it right now. Group. Okay.
Do we want to change the BOD group as well? So that same,
Yeah, because people keep joining that group.
because
Don't
I
they?
know there's like
You.
1,200. Yeah, people keep joining it.
Yeah, we might as well. I mean, I don't know that we have specific content to put in there, but
I think we just post, like if we've done one, I think like I've got some video from that I took to put on my stories. So like, if coaches are just throwing some things like that in there, even if it's from 2 weeks ago or a week ago, it does, it doesn't matter. It just still shows what it looks like and how it works.
Yeah, for sure. But I think more people are interested in, like, they just have no idea what it's like or what to expect or anything. And so
Yeah.
I was actually just gonna video the beginning of one and just, like, look, this is what it looks like when you log in, and this is, if you're in the cast, that's you in the little square up there, or twice, like I was talking about earlier today. Yeah, so I think they just don't know what to expect. So that would be a good thing to post for sure.
The people that I've had that have done it have gotten like a major rush out of it.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I mean, even when they're not in the cast, they're like, my heart was racing when it started counting down. And I'm like, awesome. That's cool. So yeah, I mean, it does make you feel like you're in a live classroom. Like, okay, I can't, press pause. I gotta just keep going and do whatever.
Oh, well, and after Joel called that girl out, there's no way I was stopping. I was like, he is not gonna call me out. I'm gonna keep doing push-ups until I can't feel my arms, but I'm not getting called out.
sorry, I'm looking for pictures to post for the new. My multitasking skills are not working today. Jen, I agree. I think yes, there's links that we can post about it. They've got some really, really sharp videos, just talking about the mixed bike, talking about Body Live. I'm gonna post the adorable picture of Lacey because that was a super cute picture.
I love her. I'm so excited to have her as a trainer on there. And I think it's so, so, so important for a body positivity movement to have her there. And
Yeah.
she kicked ass and I loved it.
So that's awesome. I haven't taken her class yet. So yeah, share whatever you want to share in there, but I think the importance is to continue to share. Again, we can put some structure to it if we need to, but yeah, share what you would want to hear. Like, what do you need to hear about body? What do we need to share? And
there will for sure be like countdown pictures for the bike, and countdown to when it goes like fully live and it's not in beta anymore. So that's easy content to just throw in there and create some excitement around it.
Very, very true. All right.
It's too bad you can't like gift a free pass, like a day pass or something, You know what I mean? Like you could have like a raffle for a day pass, but it's really, you can't do that because then you're associating your credit card with their account.
Venmo them the money though. Isn't it $7?
Yeah, you can, I mean, there's a way around it. It just doesn't feel the same. You know what I mean? If you know, because then they still have to put their card in and then they, you know.
Yeah. It's very.
That's a good suggestion for the feedback.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So that'd be a fun raffle.
It is, and it's not as super expensive for us as coaches, you know, even doing that is like giveaways or prizes and things, you know,
Yeah.
there's stuff to do. So it's a really good idea.
I'd happily give all my customers a free pass for sure to try it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be an awesome idea.
Yeah.
It's too bad that they didn't have like a gift card.
Yeah.
Well, they used to, and I got one from somebody and I was never able to use it because you had to go through beachbody.com, not teambeachbody.com. So it was like $30 that went out in the universe.
Oh,
Yeah. But they could probably do a promo code. Like, again, just like we do for a discount. Might be able to give them a promo code to use so it zeroes it out. I imagine they'll probably do something.
I like that idea.
Oops. Not to, sorry, Jen, I sent you a message and that's not to you.
What I want to see now, is it bad?
No, I said 9:16, I think, back to Beverly.
Oh.
Don't tell him. No, I'm just kidding. No, it literally says what I just wrote.
And this is recorded. It's going on YouTube.
I know. I should take a screenshot so everybody can see it really is just what I wrote.
Okay, well, I'm gonna remove it from that day then. I'm gonna remove the nutrition call from that day. So just let me know, because I'll wait, I guess.
I don't know if our principal put the meeting in his agenda yet. I don't even know if we're gonna have meetings in person anyway yet.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting where you live. So it's like, I don't even think about it because everything is just kind of like business as usual here for the most part. So, yeah, I keep forgetting.
All my commissioner meetings are still remote. So.
All right. What else we got, ladies?
Just let me know.
Yep, I will. I'll find out this
okay.
week because Wednesday I'll be at school again, so I'll find out.
Oh, I do have another thing. This is an October thing. So super weekend is the weekend of October 17th. That might be this Sunday, 16th, 17th. So Beverly, I'll let you share.
Oh. I thought I was muted. I'm like, well, as of right now, St. Louis is supposed to be getting a super trainer. We have not announced it, so please don't tell everybody. But we're supposed to be getting a super trainer. We don't know who we're getting yet. Corporate hasn't decided where everybody is going yet at this point. They're not sending out the bod trainers. They're only sending out the super trainers. And wherever they do go, they're literally only going to be doing a workout. They will not be doing meet and greets because they want to keep their trainers healthy. So, but at this point, we are planning on a Sunday, the 17th. And it'll be either starting at noon or 1 o'clock. So as soon as I know, I will share exactly the info that I can share with you. But that's all I got at this point. And yes, everybody, all markets are independent, and they also said, that they only wanted markets to host if they felt comfortable doing so. So there's a good chance, like Lily has talked about it and she's like, I haven't heard anything. And with the closures and the numbers that you guys are seeing and such, I could see where their market would not feel comfortable getting 300 plus people in a room, which is what corporate was looking for in order to be able to send out their trainers to. So, yeah, that's what I've got.
Are you guys going back to the casino?
Yes, we
Okay.
will be at Ameristar St. Charles Casino in Missouri. So it's like 15 minutes from the St. Louis Lambert Airport. So, but yeah, I will tell you guys what I know once I know it, but that's all I know.
Oh, that's great.
I know when I looked at the facts, the FAQ in the back office, it still says to be determined for all the dates, whether it's virtual or in person. So when I looked last week sometime, so they haven't updated that yet.
Truth be told, I've been dragging my feet on signing the contract because I don't want to break the contract again, because Ameristar was really kind and didn't make us eat it the last time, because I think they probably felt like that was the right thing to do, being we were headed into that type of circumstance. But at this point, I don't know that they will eat it another time. I don't know. So I've been kind of dragging my feet on that until I actually get like, yes, you're receiving this trainer specifically. I have, yeah, so.
All right, so we've got just a couple minutes left. Does anybody have anything else they want to share or any topic ideas for next week? Again, I know we wanted to make this also training type of a call too, which I know we didn't get to very much today because we had lots of other things to talk about. Like what color we wear in our Funky Friday. But does anybody have any topic ideas for next week? Again, depending on the day, I'm not really 100% sure at this point, but anything at all? Or want to share any exciting news?
I'm wondering if we have, I have a barking neighbor dog here. I'm wondering if we share some ideas for how to market body in the next week or two. I'm not saying necessarily next week, but it might be kind of nice to kind of have a brainstorm about how, you know, we put body out there, how you're going to use it, how you're going to promote it, just kind of things like that. And that could help other coaches try to figure out how to work that into their system too.
Like good idea.
And the bike.
Yes. It looks fancy.
Well, Jess is going to share, right? The difference.
I did. I got 2 likes on my post.
I didn't see it.
It's because it's like Facebook hates me, and no, it was a long video. I had to break it into 2. So I didn't expect to get much likes out there or on it. That's not the point of it, but I did post it yesterday. Yesterday I did. It's like 24 minutes long total because I talk too much. Who wants to watch? I wouldn't want to watch that. Oh, I just talk too much. So
You should share that in the info group.
yes, I can definitely do that. I'll share it in there. And I will probably, why would it be good for coaches to try it? Yes, body, yes. That's very, very, very good. Body and the bike.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, you know, when we're talking about promoting it, I'm just wondering, I know we are all into it, you know, and we've been really excited about it and we're using it, but not every coach necessarily is going to sign up for it or jump to get the bike. And so I'm just, you know, maybe some thoughts around that. We could discuss that next week when we have a little more time.
Yeah.
You know, how we get our coaches, our downlines, you know, the rest of the team excited about it. Maybe we do a little run in our own, you know, coaching page, you know, something like that to build it up a little bit more. Because I know we don't share in there that often like we would in an info group, but at least let's make sure everybody joins the info group. Just some thoughts with that too, because I I think the more people using it amongst our team, the better to share about it and stuff like that too.
Yeah. Very, very
So
true.
maybe we do like a stronger coaches raffle to get a free pass. At least start there with like getting the excitement going, like
Yeah.
a little raffle or something. I don't know. U+1 or like, I don't know, something. So some brainstorming ideas we can start jotting down next week.
Yeah. It's good. So it's definitely something to think about. Definitely something.
Yep. Time to rally for the fall, before you know it, we'll be at the busy, busy, busy time of the year. And, so.
All right. Any other ideas or anything you want to talk about next week? No?
Maybe we should put a poll in the coach group to see what people struggled most with. And then I could throw that up, and then we could take those, those things and talk about them for the next couple weeks.
Yeah. And I still need to put the post up about what I wish I would have known, like what I know now as a coach. We've talked about that a couple times actually. I'll make a note to do that maybe like next week or something, so it doesn't get crowded out with yours, Deanna, because that's a really good, when you post too much, people disconnect. But yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm totally rambling.
Are there any people? No, you're fine. Are there any people that work out in the evenings? Like any coaches that work out in the evenings that we could like make another time slot on that Zoom if Lily's okay with that, to open up another time window? Like, I don't know if my people would even hop on it, but I just know, I feel like this was a conversation at some point on one of our Zoom chats, and I can't remember. Like, somebody said that they work out more in the evenings, and I don't know. I probably hallucinated it, I guess.
I think Kim has been, but I'm not totally sure if it's all the days. I know on Mondays and Fridays, she has a Zoom link with someone that she works out. And I don't know if she's using Lily's at that time or if she uses her own.
She's switching because of school.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
her days are switching now because she's back in school. So I think just this week she started a different schedule. So
Mornings?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beverly, what
Okay.
time are you thinking?
I have no idea. I was just
Okay.
making this calendar. I'm like looking at it and I'm going, okay, we have pretty much from the crack of before dawn to lunch every
Right.
day,
Mhm.
is open. And I'm just like, well, but I know like most of my people are evening people, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they would hop on in the evening. But I feel like I've heard other coaches say the same thing. Like, it's either they have their morning people and then they have their evening people. There's not a whole lot of people that are home during the day, I guess.
Here's a way to think about it. So it's a virtual gym. When you go to a real gym, you walk in, there's people sometimes talking, there's sometimes people working out. This is exactly the same. So just think of it as being an accountability. There might not be anybody on there. Like that's how I would share it. Like, I just had one of my coaches, I'll just leave it at that. One of my coaches was talking about joining, and I'm like, yes, you absolutely need to come in there, but just know that sometimes there might not be people in there. That doesn't mean you should sign off. It just means turn your camera off and just keep working out. It's just, it is kind of discouraging if no one else is on. But
yeah,
I also think too, like, encouraging people to let people know, like, hey, let me know if you're going to be hopping on. That way I can reach out to people, or, Stronger Together, or, we can put a poll up in 21 day at a time. Just trying to see what other engagement there is. But
yeah, like what time of the day do yeah, do you normally work out? And then we could just say that we open it back up in the afternoon, evening hours between this time and this time. And yeah, it is just, I could see it be just being discouraging if one of us aren't on it too, but I was just thinking about that.
So
because-
here's a thought, and this is probably going to change, right? But right now, body is 5 p.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern. So that could be a time where maybe people are on Zoom. And then other people could join in even if they're not doing a body workout.
True.
Are those times going to change?
Probably
Not at
not.
first. Not at first. They said that they were going to be that time window.
Yeah.
I would imagine they will just add more. Like I said, there's 1 a.m. cycling classes on here because they're trying to do, you know, UK time. So there's probably going to be times all across the board.
Mhm.
Wow, that would really suck as a trainer if you were not in the UK.
Yeah, I think, well, they have trainers over there. They also have classes in German. I mean, they've got
That's good.
a lot of classes over there, but then they have a lot of trainers over there.
I go, that's worse than working just overnight.
Welcome to being a trainer. Your class is at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Go cycle.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Welcome.
This is what you've been training for.
Back to flipping burgers.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. I'd have to be making some really good money to be doing that.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
totally mess up your everything. Your circadian rhythm would be so, oh, bad. I don't even want to think about it.
Okay.
All right, well,
All right.
Maybe put something out to, I mean, you guys as coaches should know when I would assume when most of your coaches are working out, but maybe put something out to the group and see if there's any interest in making an afternoon Zoom or evening Zoom time, because maybe customers will, maybe they would be interested in that. And maybe, we have a coach that hasn't said anything because they knew they couldn't join.
mhm,
So
yeah.
you never know.
Like just say, would you be interested in what time do you most often exercise? What time do you most often, press play or whatever? And then that can give us an idea.
And I think reminding people why it's beneficial, because if I'm somebody who hasn't been engaged for a while, there's no way I'm going to get on Zoom and get on my workout and do it. So I mean, just reminding people, it's for accountability. Like if you need accountability, this is really, really great. So, and that's why we're trying to get more people engaged and involved.
I
Because
think it's motivation.
yeah, motivation, accountability. And there's people who I feel like now, I mean, I check in with people who haven't been on in a while. I'm like, you've been consistent coming. So now I'm like checking in on you a little bit more than I would otherwise. So, yeah, I get to reach out to Missy again too.
Yeah, I mean, I know for me, there have been days where it's like, oh, I don't want to work out, but then everybody else is getting up and it's like, fine, I guess I'm gonna go press play now. You just do it.
All right. Well, speaking of, I still have to do 23 minutes of my 6:45 workout. So, yeah. So I gotta go make dinner. So it'll be fun. I'll get it in. But anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, I'll see you all online. We'll see you guys. Nutrition call this week. Yeah, we'll see you on Zoom.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Sounds good.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.